Sorry about that. Before I get into my actual intro, I usually have three VHS tapes stacked on top of each other, and I put my camera in front of that. But my VCR ate the VHS tape. So, yeah. Anyways, hello and welcome to Multi Movie Monday. I'm your host, Wade Universe. And when I'm not a famous mythological being, how would you know if I was or wasn't? I'm in my own little universe reviewing movies, and today is Thankful for Mythology Day, and since Thanksgiving is shortly upon us, I can definitely say that, well, with all sincerity, we should be thankful for the things that we have. For example, for me, I'm thankful for my relationship being this long, almost 6 years by this point, which is a pretty dang good long time. And me and my own girl, we still love each other as much as we did as when we first met. I'm not saying that that you know we haven't had our past problems, but we went past them, and we are now as basically happier as we ever could have been. I'm also thankful for the friends that I have. I'm thankful for my subscribers, my family, and at the moment of this recording, my health could be a little bit better. If you follow me on Twitter and you know this of what I talked about during the week of the 6th through the 11th, basically, then you know exactly what has happened to me. Um, but with that all out of the way, we have three movies to review today that all have to deal with a famous mythological figure. The first one will take us to Japan with a lesser known movie that not too many people have probably heard about, The Magic Serpent. Now, when I review the Gamera vs. Gauss, a lot of people probably have seen that underneath it said the title The Magic Serpent. And well, that's because there are two movies in one here. So we're going to talk about The Magic Serpent. The Magic Serpent is a movie based upon a popular Japanese folklore and mythological being known as Jiraiya. And yes, Naruto fans, the Jiraiya that's in Naruto is based on the same ninja under the same name. But Jiraiya is a lot different in this movie than he is in Naruto. He is not a pervy sage. Why people really enjoy that about him, I have no idea. But yes, the three main characters are also in this one as well, although Lady Sundre does not have big giant bulging boobies. Already this movie is on my bad list. But let's take a travel to Japan, to a magical land, and check out the Magic Serpent. The Magic Serpent opens up with a magical island that I'd assume is on Japan. Wonderful as we see ninjas start to attack. And straight the fudge out of nowhere, the ninjas all start attacking, and they all start ripping people to shreds. Kudos to the ninjas here, they're fast working. And we get to meet one of our main characters, I'm just gonna call him Snake Man for the rest of this movie, because I don't remember his name, attack one of the fellow lords and tell him his time of lordship is over. Why did Snake Man kill these people? Because they given birth to the legendary ninja Jiraiya, and he wanted nothing to do with Jiraiya, so he had his parents kill an attempt to kill him. But it turns out Jiraiya's okay. See, he's right there. As he was making an escape off the island with an older gentleman whom I don't know his name, when suddenly something erupts out of the water. What is it? Well, it's the magic serpent. So as it all seems like it's going to end, the magic serpent found the legendary Jiraiya. He's going to kill him, but Jiraiya ends up saved. Saved by a flying bird. Yep, this bird just comes right the hell out of nowhere and saves young Jiraiya. How the hell did he know to do that? We cut to some years later, I would assume maybe 10 or more, and we see Jiraiya is not the fabled ninja he's supposed to be, but he's going through a training, so that's something. After some training, Jiraiya's master is proud of the ninja that he's become, and he's ready to see if he can take on his biggest challenge yet, to save the world. I'm not even making that up either, because ninjas just start attacking straight the hell out of nowhere. Seriously, what the hell is up with these guys? Get a job or something, ninja, jeez. The fight scene for Jiraiya here is not actually that bad. It's actually not really that great either, but it's not so bad. I mean, I'm a fan of kung fu movies as it is, so go figure. But then the weirdest thing happens in this movie. Just watch. I feel like I shouldn't have to add anything here. You're watching a decapitated head and his body taking care of a ninja. God damn it, I love Japan. It's not long before Jiraiya runs into the lovely lady Tsundere, and she doesn't have big jumbly jubbly jugglies. I'm so disappointed. However, sadly, it's not long before Snake Man ends up finding his old master, who ends up becoming, well, Jiraiya's master, as he's not happy about what he's done with Jiraiya. So he killed his master. Jiraiya's wanting to seek revenge, and his master telling him to beware of the thing called the magic serpent. Yes, I'm serious. Weirdly enough, Jiraiya's quest takes him to, well, his hometown where he was born. So he's back in the village where the serpent is, ready to take on whatever challenge awaits him. But as Jiraiya passes even more of his training and becomes even a better ninja, he gets something even more impressive: his own giant monster. Yeah, Jiraiya can control a giant frog. Can you control a giant frog? No, I didn't think so, my dear viewers. So basically, the whole plot behind this movie, aside from stopping the magic serpent, is stopping a tyrant warlord that is ruining his Jiraiya's old village. And to do this, he's using a giant frog. It's not long before the magic serpent shows himself, and him and Jiraiya's frog end up facing off against each other. This kaiju battle is not that good. Seriously, it is just kind of awful, and as a guy that likes the big classic, big bulky kaiju suits, this is the worst that I have seen. I mean, I'll give it this. It's unique, it's a kaiju battle, and there's not much that you can say about the guys in the rubber suits or the puppets. It's just kind of weird and awkward. I should also feel free to mention that this fight scene goes on for the last 9 minutes of the movie about. Yeah, I'm being serious. And soon they remembers, oh yeah, I can summon a giant spider and, well, it's a Halloween store prop. After the two animals are done fighting, Jiraiya and Snake Man face off in front of Tsundere, ready to end the tyrant's reign on the village. And the movie ends with Jiraiya and Tsundere being united as they fly off on Jiraiya's giant eagle. Okay. The magic serpent, however, is just a weird, very weird movie, but you should know that because it's Japanese in nature. Also, if you're not used to slow-paced movie, even though this is only an hour and a half long, bear with it because it only feels a lot longer and a lot slower before things start to pick up. Once things pick up, it kinda gets better, but just bear with me because it doesn't really. Check out The Magic Serpent though if you're interested. It's a great movie and it's probably more fun to watch with friends. So that was The Magic Serpent. I'll explain more on that later. It's a lesser known Japanese movie, and you can honestly kind of see why if you ever do check this movie out. If you ever can get your hands on it, since according to the back of the DVD, it's a rare movie to find. But in any case, we're moving on to one of my personal favorite films, and also including the great work of Ray Harryhausen, Clash of the Titans. Not the shitty remake, the original, God bless it, classic film that anyone and everyone should see. Especially if you like Ray Harryhausen. So just out of the way, let's check out Clash of the Titans and head to Greece. Our movie begins with the evil Emperor of Argos, ready to cast a woman and her child into the deep, dark seas. Boy, this is dark. However, up on Mount Olympus, Zeus, played by Lawrence Oliver, is watching and he's not happy about his son being outcasted to the sea, so he wants revenge. Zeus wants revenge on Argos, and as he tells Queen Hera, played by Maggie Smith, that he will destroy her at any given cost. So, he is told to release one of the Titans upon Argos. Release the Kraken. Destructive Titan unleashed, releasing waves, storms, and everything against the city of Argus, leaving nothing in its tracks. However, young Perseus grows up to be a young Harry Hamlin, and as you all know, Hamlin gets his career from this movie, but Queen Hera is not happy with what Zeus did to one of her sons, so she kidnaps Perseus. Well, kind of. She sends him to an island where he doesn't know where he is and surrounded by nothing. It's not long before he soon meets a friend. This is Burgess Meredith, who plays Ammon, a poet and playwright in the movie, or as you probably best know him, Penguin or Mickey from the Rocky franchise. I have to say this, I love the chemistry between Burgess Meredith and Harry Hamlin. They really shine on screen together, and it feels like that they've been friends for a long time. I just love it. Zeus is not happy about what Maggie Smith had done, so he decides to send him some lovable treats from the guards, and to yell at Hera or Maggie Smith later. So Zeus sends his son 3 toys: a sword that is light as a feather but as hard as crystal diamond, a shield, and an invisibility helmet. Perseus, wanting to see more, takes a trip to the city of wherever that he is, and he notices a lot of things, but something really catches his eye. People are being burned at the stake because they couldn't answer a riddle that men have to solve in order to marry the princess. God, and I thought Chaz Princeton had it hard. It's not long before one of Perseus' quests is to kidnap Pegasus. Why? Because he needs the flying horse for some reason. The princess is delivered to the ancient lair of the Minotaur. Well, kind of, sort of. It's really the lair of a man named Calabas. Calabas demands that he's the one that marries the princess and that nobody is a better suitor for her than he is. So he demands that a challenge must be made every time. However, Calabas isn't happy that Perseus is trying to steal his woman or his poontang, so of course he's upset and he tries to sugarfish out. However, Perseus solves the riddle at being one of the hands of Calabas, meaning that, hey, he's allowed some free booty tonight, although Maggie Smith isn't happy. Calabas begs his goddess of a mother revenge against Perseus, but his mother tells him that he's protected by the Lord Zeus. But Calabas doesn't care, he wants Perseus dead. But on their wedding ceremony, after thinking about it, Maggie Smith decides to revenge against Perseus. She tells everybody that she will release the Kraken onto the world, destroying the city and Perseus in the process. Unless Perseus somehow stops her, her daughter must be a sacrifice. But coinky-dinks at a coinky-dinks. Ammon knows the way. 3 wishes that possess an eyeball that can see into the future. 3 wise old women. However, Father Zeus sends Perseus another gift, in the form of a mechanical flying owl known only in the movie as Bubo, and he is so adorable. They soon find the lair of the 3 witches, 3 older women that basically look into a crystal eye, so thank Hercules for this reference, as he asks them what he can do about the Titans. After Bubo steals their eye, the witches end up telling him what he should do: have a Titan versus a Titan, in this case, Medusa. They find the lair, eventually, of the evil Queen Gorgon herself, Medusa. But first they must fight a 2-headed dog, which is the Cerberus, which is wrong because the Cerberus had 3 heads. After, they enter the Queen of the Gorgon's lair, realizing that she had the power to turn men to stone, so they must be careful. But it's not long before the Queen arrives. Harryhausen is especially surprised of himself at how he made Medusa be a lot more medicine than intended, and dear God, I love this Medusa. This also, by the way, is one of my favorite movie fight scenes. It is not hard to see why. It is greatly choreographed, and oh, just love it. And Perseus decapitates the bitch, having her head go down, but realizing that her head is still powerful when it's detached from her body, so he had to be careful. However, Perseus is sadly kind of too late, as he gets to, well, sacrifice the only woman that he loves, because of reasons. But he seems utterly defeated, but it's not before his father gives him some words of encouragement and also pick him back up as well. What a good dad. And the Kraken finally arrives, ready to take on the world and ready to take on his bride, so basically King Kong style, which is not wrong because Harryhausen had a hand in King Kong. But just as about the Titan's going to destroy Perseus, he uses the head of the fair Medusa and turns that Gorgon into stone. And according to the gods, the day is saved and Perseus can live forever among the stars, where he will be always remembered, never forgotten. I love Clash of the Titans. It's a great mythological movie. It's a great movie with a lot of great stars and a lot of great animation, and I highly recommend everyone check it out right now. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, if you couldn't guess. So really, I have to say that Clash of the Titans just right now is just like the best movie in the list too, because everybody and anyone needs to see the original, not the remake, the original. So we're moving on to the last movie of the bunch, which is probably the best well-known one that's based on the Chinese mythology of the Monkey King. So basically from east to west, and that is Forbidden Kingdom. When you see just Jackie Chan and Jet Li in a movie, two great martial artists, you know this movie's gonna be good. But because this video's going on for too long, I'm gonna try to get through this as fast as I can. So just bear with me if I jump around from thing to thing and not talk about everything. But let's go to China and see it about the Monkey King because this is Forbidden Kingdom. Movie begins with some narration by Jackie Chan talking about the Monkey King, played by Jet Li, as he's looking out over the fair city to see ninjas start attacking him. Did I put in a magic serpent by mistake? Ah, well, there's a kung fu movie on TV as we get introduced to our main character, Jason, who for some weird reason looks like this and is a complete whine ass and a kung fu movie dork. He goes to his favorite old shop to meet Wing, played by Jackie Chan, where he tells him that there's some new movies that he's interested in that he should, watch because he's interested. However, Jason tries to appeal to some girls when he's picked on by some boys. Yep, it's that kind of film. So instead of humiliating Jason or making him do something ridiculous, they instead have him go and rob his only best friend, Wing. After the robbery goes bad, Jason is teleported to, well, I guess it's best to say probably like 18th century China, and he's confused. He gets saved by an immortal painter, played by Jackie Chan, who lets him in on the whole secret that the staff that he's holding is in fact the staff of the one and only Monkey King. Chan explains that, not happy about him, the Jade Emperor, played by Li Bingbing, challenges the Monkey King to a duel that the Monkey King loses. But since they need help, they end up going to Silent Monk's temple, played by the one and only Jet Li. However, he is not happy that the drunken man just walks into his only temple and during his time of meditation, so a fight ensues. This fight scene goes on for like 10 minutes, but god damn it, man, I don't care because this is some great talent between both Jackie Chan and Jet Li. God bless them. They eventually make their way to the temple where the Monkey King is being held captive, well, in stone, and he's going to be executed if he's not saved in the nick of time. But no need to fear. They released the Monkey King just in the nick of time. As it turns out, the monk is actually a piece of his hair that he can make clones out of. Sure, why not? So after the day is saved, Jason, and as well as the drunken monk who gets his poison on heaven, are thanked by the inner lords of saving the world. But meanwhile, we get notice that Jason is hanging on to the monkey staff, meaning he could be the next chosen of the Monkey King line? Who knows? Forbidden Kingdom is just an amazing movie that has really star talent into it, a lot of great martial artists, and a lot of great action sequences. Do I really need to say more? It's a great action movie starring frickin' Jackie Chan and Jet Li. You people should be watching this already. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I saved that just in time. Well, final thoughts on all three movies? Well, The Magic Serpent might be dated by some people's standards of not being a great movie, but still I would recommend checking it out in case if you ever had the chance to. I mean, it is a great action movie after all. Especially in the martial arts territory. Clash of the Titans and Forbidden Kingdom both are my highest of highest recommendations. Check out The Magic Serpent if you can find it, but I highly recommend that you check out the original Clash of the Titans with Harry Hamlin and Forbidden Kingdom because Forbidden Kingdom has a lot of great action moments and a really good story all the way around, combining the actual real everyday America with ancient Japan mythology. And Clash of the Titans had the great work by the great Ray Harryhausen, so highly recommended. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because next Monday is going to be Fun Under the Sea Day, and we're going to be taking a look at
another time in the age of wonder. 1,000 years ago, this land was green and good.
what the hell? No, no, no. I mean, like the Little Mermaid, Aquaman, Splash, Luca. You know those movies. That's what I mean. I don't mean what is this movie anyway?
Then strife began, and two new races appeared. The cruel Skeksis, the gentle Mystic.
Okay, sure. Fine. Next time it'll be Honorable Henson Day, and we'll be taking a look at two movies that Jim Henson had to work in and that he really wanted to do. So instead of Fun Under the Sea, we're gonna do Henson Honorable Day, which I know will make a lot of people happy. So until next time, plenty more Mondays, plenty more movies. Join me at Twitter with the link in the description down below, and I'll see you next time for Honorable Henson Day.